Well, good morning everyone and welcome to Ed's Orchids. Now yesterday when I did that one on the repot and splitting of the Cattleya Golf Green, a subscriber of mine named David Madison noticed that there was a slug knocking around. So it was very nice of him because I'd never seen it, and so I've got some more trays, I've got some more beer, and I'll put the trays of beer out tonight and come in late at night, and I'll see what I can catch. But this plant was next to the one, the golf green, so I'm going to take this out of its spot and see if there's anything in this one. Just cut the wires. This has been wired up to this one for quite some time, I think. Because this feels like the 1mm wire I used to use, but now we're on the 0.5 mm thickness. So we'll just have a look at this one. Put that on one side. Take that out, and let's get this out of its pot if we can. There's some roots on this side which are sticking through the, so we'll have to have those off. Got all that off, so there's a lot of roots around here, so what I'll do, I'll nip the plastic, because I don't want to start cutting into the live roots that are here. So I'll just snip a bit of the plastic off so we can get the roots out undisturbed. I'll just snip this little bit off here. Think that should come out now quite comfortably. I'll just nip it again here. Doesn't matter if I ruin the pot, I'll get a fresh pot. Right. There's some wires here, that's the problem. I don't know what the wires are doing there. We'll remove these. Nah. There's nothing to do with holding the planting, so I don't know what they're doing there. It's a RLC Haesong Tianmu. Right, let's see if we can find any slugs in this one. This is in very big bark. Can't see anything yet. Anything in there? Anything in there crawling around? Not as I can see yet. I might as well clean it up as I've got it out of here. Good. as usual, there's quite a number of dead roots. So we'll try and take this bark off and try and get rid of the dead roots. Well, that was another of those repots that I didn't like. So it's in large bark, but the roots had adhered to the large bark that much I couldn't even move them. I could get hold of one little piece of bark and hold the full plant up on it. It was stuck to it that hard. I couldn't even move them. And I thought, well, what should I do with this? So I chopped a few leaves off that was didn't look quite nice. And when I inspected the plant and took all the sheaths off, there was 3 nubbins on, just starting to grow. But they weren't all on one side. There was one in the middle, there was one on one end and one on the other end. So I've just put it back into the pot as it was. So we'll just leave it at that and see how that one goes. And that's the Cattleya and Phragmipedium. Well, we're here on the frags now, and this is a plant I can't stop blooming. I don't like to stop them blooming, but I'm afraid it's outgrowing its strength. And this is the cross between the Cattleya and the Sargentianum, and they grow very, very big, these. But it's been flowering this for, I would say, 6 months. And it's not giving up, it's putting more bulbs out and more buds and, oh. But one of them, and this is this one with the 3 buds on it, is just a single growth plant. So I'm just wondering whether to chop that off and put some strength back in there. I don't know what to do, but it's enjoying flowering. But I need the plants to grow a lot stronger than they are doing. And this larger plant of the 2, well, it's the mother plant actually. This is still flowering. This is its second spike on it, and the big spike went up to the roof, if you remember. But this has got plenty of growth on it. See if I can show you. It's not too heavy. There, look at all those new growths there. So I'm not going to take this one out of its pot. I'm just going to let them grow. But there again, I might cut the flower off again. I don't know. Here's a little frag that's not doing too well, and it's the Repotting. It used to be a beautiful plant, this, but it's started going downhill somehow. So I'm going to take this out of its pot and have a good look at it. Right, we'll have a look at this Repotting. I can see a little new growth starting there, but I don't like the look of the plant one little bit. So let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at the roots. I mean, I'm not expecting any new growth on the roots just yet this year. They'll come sort of early summer to midsummer. Well, the roots look quite good on it. The medium is very wet, which I like. There's none of the roots stuck to any of the media. So there's just 1 or 2 soft roots here, which I'll take off. This is there's 2 spikes on it. The 2 biggest growths are the ones that have flowered before. So I'll just clean these roots up. Where's the scissors? Here. That's hard, that's hard, that's hard, that's hard, that's soft. And it's soft right up to the top, so I shall nip that right at the top. There we are. That's another soft one. And that's hard right there. It's soft there, very soft, but hard there. So we'll just nip that into the good bit. There's another one here, they're exactly the same. No, that's right up there. And they're all the same. So just nip them back to where there's a bit of growth. And why they should be like that, I don't know. And I've done out a shot, haven't I? And I've nipped all the roots off that needed nipping off. Just clean it up properly. Take off what I don't think is necessary. I was just saying I went out to shop there, didn't I, with the camera. I was getting carried away a little bit, but the longer roots had soft tips on them, like this one here. So I just cut it where it's hard, like that. Get them on the floor, make sure I don't put them back in the pot. But everything seems pretty firm now. That's a bit soft at the end there, so we'll nip that off. There's another root here that's soft at the end, so we'll nip that. That's it. So on all these ones I'm nipping right back to where the roots are good. Everything else I'm just taking off. So I hope we can give this a little bit of a kickstart that it needs. Got quite a big rhizome on here. It's what, 2.5 inch long there. So we'll pop this up, I think, into some fresh bark and see what's happening. But we'll examine this bark to make sure there's no slugs in it at all. Because it looks like I'm going to start getting bothered with slugs again. No, can't see any slugs, just a little wood lice. Right, let's get this potted up into a mixture of the bark it's already in with the growth stones and some new bark. Well, there I've mixed some new bark with the old bark, and the old bark is still hard, so that hasn't decomposed at all. So we'll just pop this one up again and see how that one goes. Right. That's that one potted up again. So we'll see how that one goes. I was going to repot all the frags, but I'm not going to show it just yet while the weather's this cold. mean, I put the heat on in the greenhouse now and it's up to about 18, but it's going to get down to nearly freezing again tonight. Anyhow, that's that repotted up. I'm not going to do any more today. So we'll see how they go. I've done that Cattleya and I've done a couple of frags, had a look at them. And the main thing now is to get the beer out, get the trays out, put the beer in the trays and put them around the greenhouse and come in late tonight to see how many slugs I've caught. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.